Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive? Today we're looking at Flowise. Yeah,
Flowise.
Flowise. It's this tool that's making it easier to build applications powered by those large language models. You know,
Ooh.
the AI engines that are writing poems and translating languages.
Oh, yeah. Those are everywhere these days.
Right. So Flowise is interesting because it's all about low-code development. You can
Yeah.
basically build AI applications visually.
Oh, so instead of writing code, you're like dragging and dropping things.
Exactly. Like building with Lego blocks, but virtually.
That sounds pretty cool. Kind of like Figma, but for AI.
Yeah, I see that. It seems like it would be a lot faster and easier to use,
Yeah.
especially for prototyping and experimenting. And you know what? The tech world seems to be taking notice.
Really?
Yeah, Flowise has already gotten over 12,000 stars on GitHub.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's like getting thousands of thumbs ups from developers. And get this, it's backed by Y Combinator.
Oh, wow. Y Combinator. That's huge. Does they help launch Airbnb and Dropbox?
Yeah. So it seems like Flowise is onto something pretty big here.
It's definitely a good sign to have that kind of support.
So let's get into it. What can you actually DO with Flowise? The possibilities seem kind of endless.
Well, it's about using the power of LLMs to create custom applications. You're basically orchestrating these AI engines to perform specific tasks, generating content or translating languages or pulling insights from data.
Oh, okay. So, like, could I use it to build a chatbot for my website? One that could answer questions about products?
Yeah, you could design the whole conversation flow visually in Flowise, like drag and drop elements to define the responses, and then you could connect it to your product database and even integrate it with like your messaging platform.
So, no coding required.
No coding. That's the whole point. It's making AI more accessible to everyone.
And that goes for the LLMs you can use too, right? I read that Flowise supports both open source and commercial LLMs.
Yep, exactly. You can pick the LLM that fits your needs and your budget. Open source like Llama or something commercial like GPT-4.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. It makes it so much more accessible,
Yeah.
especially for like smaller companies or startups.
For sure, it levels the playing field.
So that brings me to integrations. I was on the GitHub and saw 100+ integrations. That's a lot.
It is. They've really focused on making Flowise connect with all kinds of tools, databases and APIs and cloud platforms, even messaging apps like Telegram and Slack.
So pretty much anything I'm already using, Flowise can probably connect to it.
Most likely, yeah. They try to be really versatile.
This is seriously impressive. But honestly, I'm a bit overwhelmed by all this. Where would someone even begin with Flowise?
Well, it can seem daunting. I get it. But they have a ton of resources to help you.
Oh, good. Like what?
Well, their website has a lot of documentation, guides, and tutorials. They cover pretty much everything. And if you want something more hands-on, they have webinars and workshops.
Oh, cool. So you can actually learn directly from the experts.
Yep. Plus, they have a really active community on Discord. You can ask questions, share ideas, get support from other users.
I'm seeing a lot of positive reviews from people who've built some pretty impressive stuff with Flowise.
Yeah. People are building all kinds of things. Chatbots, content generators, data analysis tools, even AI-powered games.
That's incredible. It feels like we're seeing a new era of AI development where anyone can build something powerful.
Absolutely. Flowise is definitely at the forefront of that movement, making AI accessible for everyone.
All right, so we've talked about what Flowise is, why it's exciting, but let's get into how it's actually being used in the real world.
Yeah, let's see some real-world examples.
We touched on some potential use cases, but let's dive deeper into specific scenarios. Like, say you have a customer service team that's just swamped with inquiries. Could Flowise help with that?
Absolutely. You can build these intelligent chatbots with Flowise that can answer those common questions, like the simple stuff. And they can even escalate the complex cases to a real person.
So instead of putting customers on hold, they get instant support 24/7.
Exactly. It's a huge boost for customer experience.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond just answering questions. You can use it to be more proactive with customers, too.
Oh, interesting. Like how?
Think about personalized product recommendations, based on their browsing history, or even automated follow-up messages after a purchase.
So it's not just about reactive customer service. It can actually help build relationships and drive sales.
Right.
And speaking of driving sales, what about marketing and content creation?
Well, imagine this. What if you could generate marketing copy or social media posts or even blog articles with just a few clicks?
Sounds like a dream.
Well, Flowise can make that happen. You're using the power of LLMs to automate those tasks. So your team can focus on strategy and the creative side.
I'm noticing a theme here. Flowise is all about automating stuff that takes a lot of time and resources.
For sure. It's all about efficiency.
And that efficiency boost isn't just for marketing, right? What about data analysis?
Oh, yeah, big time. Imagine analyzing massive data sets, pulling out insights, and creating reports all automatically.
That would be a game changer for data analysts.
No more spending hours on spreadsheets. Flowise can connect to all sorts of data sources. It can process information, find trends, even suggest actions to take.
Wow. So it's like having a virtual data scientist.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that Flowise can be used to build AI agents. What are some real-world examples of that?
Oh, there are tons. One cool example is in finance, like financial trading.
Right.
Yeah, AI agents can analyze market data, spot patterns, and execute trades automatically, all without any human intervention.
So instead of relying on gut feeling, you're letting AI make decisions.
Exactly. It can be super useful for high-frequency trading where speed is everything.
So Flowise is making waves in finance then.
Oh, yeah. And it's not just finance, it's being used in healthcare, too. Automating stuff like appointment scheduling or retrieving medical records, even helping with preliminary diagnoses.
The potential is huge. It's like Flowise is giving businesses in all these different industries a way to automate, be more efficient, and achieve their goals in new ways.
Totally. And the cool thing is, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. It can be adapted to fit each organization's needs.
Right. Whether you're a tiny startup or a massive company, you can build custom AI solutions with Flowise.
For sure. And that flexibility extends to how it's implemented, too. You can deploy it on your own servers, in the cloud, or even a mix of both.
It really seems like Flowise is for everyone. It's not just for the tech giants or AI experts. It's making AI technology accessible to anyone.
Definitely. It's empowering a whole new wave of innovators, people who can create things that were once impossible.
So we've seen how Flowise is being used to improve customer service, automate marketing, change how we do data analysis, even create AI agents that can handle complex tasks. But where do we go from here? What's next for Flowise? What about the future of low-code AI development? We'll explore those questions in our final segment.
The future of Flowise is exciting. It has the potential to change how we work and live and interact with the world around us.
All right, welcome back to our final part of this deep dive on Flowise. We've seen how it works, some of its awesome features, and we've even touched on the cool things people are already doing with it.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting look into Flowise and its potential.
Totally. But I think we need to step back for a second and look at the bigger picture here. Flowise isn't just another tool, it's kind of changing how we think about technology.
You mean like democratizing AI?
Exactly. It used to be that if you wanted to build something with AI, you needed a whole team of experts and tons of code. Flowise is making that a thing of the past.
Right. It's giving everyone the tools to build their own AI-powered solutions.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it, like a small business owner building their own chatbot without having to hire a developer.
Yeah.
Or a teacher creating an AI-powered learning platform for their students.
I know, right? It's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
But like with any powerful technology, there are always potential downsides. Are there any risks we should be thinking about as AI becomes more accessible?
That's a good point. I think one concern is making sure these systems are used ethically and responsibly.
Yeah.
As more people start building with AI, we need to be sure they're doing it the right way.
So education and awareness are going to be really important as AI becomes more common.
Absolutely. And what about jobs? Some people are worried that AI will take over tasks that humans currently do and lead to job losses.
It's a valid concern, but if we look back at history, we see that new technologies often create new opportunities. Just like the internet didn't eliminate jobs but changed how we work, AI will likely reshape the job market, leading to new roles and specializations.
It's about humans and machines working together,
Right,
each doing what they do best.
exactly. It's all about collaboration and finding ways for AI to enhance what humans can do. Flowise is really important in this because it's making it easier for people to build and interact with these intelligent systems.
It's such an exciting time to be a part of this whole AI revolution. Flowise is right there on the leading edge, helping more people shape the future of AI. It's like we're opening up a world of possibilities.
I completely agree. And as this technology keeps getting better, we can expect to see even more amazing applications and discoveries. Flowise is just the beginning.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into Flowise. We've covered a lot, from how it works to its potential and even the wider impact of this incredible technology. But this isn't the end. It's just the start of your own journey with AI.
You've heard all about Flowise and how powerful it can be. We encourage you to check it out, explore all the resources available, and maybe even start building your own AI-powered solutions.
Whether you're a business leader, educator, or just curious about AI, Flowise is a great way to explore and see what you can create. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
And until next time, keep exploring.